what a bite looks like. Yeah. Hello and welcome to this Slippy Limpets video. Tonight is the first night of cod fishing of the winter 2024. It's a pretty exciting time. First session always is. We also have Joanne here on her first ever shore fishing session. We're at the lovely Dunstanburgh Castle. We've cast one rod out with squid and carp on a pulley rig with a dongle, and we've just had the first bite, if you've seen. So yeah, unfortunately hasn't come back, so I'm going to set this down, let it do its thing, and hopefully as darkness comes we might get some action today. That bite never matured into anything, so we're going to get the second rod out. I've got a little tiny squid, so the idea is that this rod that's out now is going to be the kind of close in rod, and I'm going to use a longer 15-foot Century T700, which has got a lot lighter line on, 30-pound braid and 100-pound leader, and we've got a good tailwind which should help out my really poor casting ability. That's why this is a bit of a slimline bait. It's got carp in there as well, and it's just on a really short pulley. And then after that we'll bring in the other rod, put a fresh bait on, big one, and drop it close in. There we go, 2 lines in the water. Might actually have a bite on this other one. Yeah, something's having a go. We'll let it develop a wee while and see what happens. Oh, 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 oh. We're using 6/0 circle hooks on it with dongles, so not likely to hook any smaller fish, which is why I'm leaving them to develop more. The idea is obviously we want cod with a big gob to come along and take these hooks. So I put a big bait out as well, so you can allow the small fish and crabs to keep eating without or hooking themselves. Whoa! Is that something flying into line, or just about to chow me steak bake? Well, something small's definitely having a go at the so-called long range rod. This first rod's had a good soak, so I'm going to bring it in. Oh, clean ground. Just a hit sand. Never going to catch us a fish. Very little left. Annihilated, I reckon. Crab could really do with some peeler crab, I think. Get another bait on, get cast out. There we go, carp and squid bait. This is on a longer pulley with a 7-ounce lead. Nice short one. I think that might be over the rope of that lobster pot. So the red light is the close rod, and whatever the other colour is, I think it's green, is going to be the further out rod. It's coming into the witching hour now, so fingers crossed as soon as it starts getting darker, then we might get some proper bites rather than these little crabs and coolies. We've got, well, it's 3 to 4 foot. Oh, the rod was just bending there. 3 to 4 foot southeasterly swell with a 35-mile-an-hour southeasterly wind, so it's quite strong. We got here at low tide and we're fishing the tide up basically. The tides are minute, like literally I think low tide is a 2.6 meter, which is very, very small, and high tide isn't much bigger than that. So this is part of the reason why we chose this mark. The other one is because a lot of the beach marks I like to fish are mainly low tide marks, and because it's not even dark yet, I thought that deep water might be the way to go. But we'll keep going, keep casting, keep fishing. Hopefully the fish turn on. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that's a bite. A bite on the red. Yes! Bit of a slack line that. Oh, off you get, son. no monster like, but it's deep. This could be the first fish I've had on my T900, which are both for skate fishing, not for small fish fishing. Hey! There we go. First cod of the year, of the winter. So that was it on the close in rod. Hooked perfectly with a circle hook because I'm on a dongle, and easily released because it was about 2 pounds. It can go back and get a little bigger. So we're going to get another bait on and chuck it out in roughly the same place. Right then, let's see if we can get this next bait in a similar place. I might have been shorter again, but doesn't matter. Just hit down on rock. Oh, there's a wee knock there on the red. Looks like close is definitely the way to go. Oh, there's one. That was definite cod knock, that. Oh, right in the rough stuff. That was a really slow pull down. That could have been a bit of a bigger fish. Ah, missed it. I keep forgetting with these dongles you should leave them a wee bit longer rather than striking it, let it hook itself, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Too eager. Oh, it's back. That's a much smaller fish than before. I think what I should do is bring in the long range rod, put a fresh bait on and drop it short as well, because we're getting all the action close in. We're getting nothing further out. Totally untouched, that bait. Well, not totally. Something's been nibbling on it, but not anywhere near like the other one. So get a fresh bait on, drop it short. Right, there's a fresh bait on the green rod. We're going to lob this out straight in front, but not very far. With a T700 it's actually difficult not to chuck far. So that's that little bait. The long range rod is now a short range rod, but it's straight in front rather than the red one is at about 45 degrees to the shore. That was getting a bite from the off and it's just totally stopped now, so I'm thinking I'm probably out of bait on that, but I'll give it 5 minutes. It's great to be back out. Come on, hook yourself. Right, let's leave it. Feels fishy. I know. Well, we thought it was time for new bait on the red, and it was snagged and just snapped off. Whoa. snapped off easily as well, and that's 80-pound Daiwa J braid. So going to tie a new link on and get another rig out, and away we go. Hopefully this green rod will catch us something in the meantime. Oh. That was a good bite. Come on, come back. What is it with these cod? They're just not coming back. No, let that one come back. Having me, these fish. Taking the mick. Right, here's the next bait. Going out on the red rod. 2 squid, load of carp, and I've changed up. I've changed the rig. I've gone to a dongle paternoster, which is pretty much my favourite rig. Always use them. I don't know why I'm using pulleys tonight so far, but 7-ounce lead, still on a dongle with a 7.0 Cox and Roll Mutsu, and we're going to chuck it out short again. Well, I think that was the shortest cast so far. There is a lobster pot out there. I'm trying my hardest to avoid the ropes, but obviously in the pitch black you cannot really see it. Feels quite ropey. Both of them are moving at the same time. So they're either linked or they're on the same bit of snag or structure. So if we get a fish, hopefully it can lift us over it, but if not, we're just going to have to bully our way through or do something. I don't know. But this is a bait, and the paternoster rig's going to get the fish as well. So the gear we're using tonight are 2 rods, as I've said. Before, the long range, the one with the green light, is a Century T700, which is 15 feet and can cast 7 ounces plus bait. It is more of a continental style. It's not really meant for rough ground fishing, but we're not in that rough ground really, and it's still got plenty of backbone. On that was, I keep saying is a Penn Tidal XT 7000 size with 30-pound braid on and 100-pound leader of, I think it's Berkeley Trilene Big Game. The red rod is the Century T900, which is 14'6". And cast 7 ounces plus weight bait. It's a lot more beastie than the T700, a lot more backbone to it, but it's still got a glass tip, and as you can see the bite detection is brilliant. And on that I've got a Penn Battle 3 8000 LC, which is a gobful, but it's, as you can see, it's been in the battles and it's a bomb-proof reel. On that I've fished straight through with 80-pound Daiwa J braid, or 79-pound, but I rammed it up just for ease. This is snagged, so let's snap it off. It's only 30-pound braid. I think we'll stick to 1 rod now. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that was a good bite. Well, it just kept going. Thought it hooked itself. Must have been too small for the 7.0 circle that's on here. Let's go big or go home, I think. This has had a good soak. Bites have dried up, so fresh bait time. Oh, bugger me. There we go, it's out. Right, it's like a ball of squid. Whoop. All the way down at the dongle there. I reckon this hook's maybe too big. I know I said go big or go home, but I'm going to stick a, to say this was an 8.0, I'm going to stick a 6.0 on, shorten the dongle, get it out. Now it'll be alright. So close I heard that thump down. Right, that's the next bait in the water. I cast really poorly. I think it went like a Johnny Wilkinson kick. It's in the water at least, but it's really, really close. Unfortunately, it was the best packed squid I've done all night. I was thinking, yes, this is the one. But I will have to see. Who knows? There's plenty of water out there. The fish might just be right close into the rock, hopefully. Ooh. Hmm? Oh, there's that slimy puddle again. Come on fish, come back. Good wee hit there. Loving the bite sensitivity on this T900. Just want one of those yum, yum type bites. Oh, getting loads of hits low down. Oh, snagged. Damn it. Well, the hits are coming thick and fast close in, but I think the fish have figured out, just like I have now, that I'm actually snagged. Must be my lead that's snagged, else it wouldn't, because I'm using a pattern oster, there wouldn't be any bounce on the rod when the fish are taking it, but damn it. Do I leave it for a few minutes and hope a fish lifts out, or do I just yark it in now and then put a fresh bait out? Let's leave it 2 minutes. Come on. I got you, little. Got the sea is boiling down there. Whoop. Well, it's not a monster, but I got it on an 8.0. So, lost me hook lead, but whoop. Hook through the bottom jaw on a, whoa, easy tiger, easy. Oh, you're making a mess. Oh, he's hooked deep as well. There we go. Second cod on the shore, half the size of the first one. Come on, son, stop flapping so hard, I'll get you back. Yes, one on the shore again. Oh, that was better. Much better cast. Ooh, that was a good bite. We're getting some bites. Been a while. Still in the wiggling away. You know what? Apart from the seal being here, that's a bigger jiggle. Thought I was on there. Come on fish, come back. Well, it's this. Oh, back in the car now. Get some light. We no more bites materialised. Well, I had actually, I'd tell a lie. Did have a few bites on that last cast, but the squid had slidden all the way down to the bottom of a very long dongle, so there was absolutely no chance of hooking up. So I didn't know that until I wound in, but yeah, it was time to leave anyway. Probably could have caught more fish if I had stuck a pennel on rather than using the dongles, but I was actually, even though it's first session, it's kind of after some bigger fish, and I've got a theory that if you keep catching small fish, or the small fish take your bait before bigger fish do. And I wasn't fishing for a bag of weight, just kind of fishing for a couple of fish and hopefully of better size, but unfortunately that didn't materialize. But maybe try it again next time and see if the hypothesis is correct or not. But still really nice to get a session out on the rocks, catching the first cod of the winter season for me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment, that would be smashing, and subscribe as well if you haven't already, and I will get back to your comments as soon as possible. And as always, until the next one, tight lines. I just closed the bail on mid-flight there, which looks like I might have just caught my other line as well. This isn't going too well for the first session. Oh, please say that I'd recorded. Yeah. Well, I might be a bit rusty at this. It looks like I might have just talked to a camera and not actually have it recording, which I'm not sure if it recorded, but yes, even. First cod fishing experience. How'd it go?
You're filming me?
Yeah. Face says it all, eh?